Extra, extra. Read all about it. Welcome back, everybody. This is the daily reading. Welcome to Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle. This is my channel. Please do click subscribe and ring that bell because I go live as much as I possibly can. And ringing the bell is really the only way that you know when to join in on the lives. And our lives are amazing, really growing and prospering. I love the community and the support that happens in them. I want to thank everybody that participates in them. They're absolutely off the hook and phenomenal. So, this is the daily reading, just daily energy, basically the vibe of the time, current. I do believe that if you see this daily video a year from now, it suddenly pops up in your feed, then it's appropriate. You've seen it when it's supposed to, but I'll always date them so that you know exactly when I recorded them. All right, I use the Talisman and Cauldron Tarot deck, which is a spirituality store in Derby, Connecticut. My friend Laura owns it, and her partner China developed this deck. I use it every morning. And I use it for all my personal readings as well. Before every reading, I clear out the deck. I clear out the deck's energy and I reorganize it. I go through this process because I need to, for myself. I need to go through it so that I know that what I'm starting out with is new. It's fresh. Its messages are going to come out the way that they're supposed to come out. So if there's reversals that pop out, I absolutely do read the reversals because I know that they're supposed to be meant as reversals because I know that they didn't start out that way. So happy Tuesday, everybody. You made it through Monday. There may be, I got the first week aheads out yesterday. So that was Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. I'm going to go back. I may be very unhappy. I don't know if I'm very happy with one of the videos. So if so, I'm going to redo it and I'll let you guys know that. I don't know if I'll have time this week to go, today to go live, even though I've been missing it. I've just been getting a lot of pain in my back for some reason. And you can see it now. I'm kind of wincing as I do the cards. It's concerning me, to be honest with you. So I need to take some time and rest, and I have a couple of personal readings to do. But the good news is, here's the good news, is I'm busy and I'm supported and I have my community and it's growing, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you to all the new subscribers as well. Energy for today. Oh, the cards are coming right out. Wow. Okay, this is the Ace of Swords, but it came out on its side. So this is interesting. Ace of Swords followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So victory is in the process, but it's slow moving. And I think that that's stressing some of you out because the pace of it is not what you want it to be. You want it here and you want it now. So what that tells me is the mood for today, until we get to the central card, is you have been working on something for quite some time. You have been putting all the hard work and the energy and the effort in. It could be keeping you up at night. It could be stressing you out. It could be this just feeling of, when is it going to be over? When is it actually going to pop? When is all my hard work actually coming into fruition? But we have the King of Pentacles waiting here at the end of the road. So what we're journeying toward is very bountiful. There's a reminder from the cards already that what we're journeying toward is worth it. I don't think I've ever seen his staff. Yeah, his staff is a staff of purple, which is abundance and royalty. It's celebration and success. There's bountiful, there's 3D bounty. It's not just, conceived bounty or I don't want to diminish it. Spiritual bounty is important as well, but this is actually manifested 3D bounty. So it's not that it isn't coming in, it's that the pace is moving slowly. And I feel like that's why we think our victory has been compromised, because the pace so far has been slow. Job offers, if you're looking for new work, job offers, the job offers might be coming in more slowly too. The actual offers, like not, talking to recruiters or applications, but I feel like you're really being stressed. Like there's this feeling of, I just want it over with. I just want it to be done. And it's headed there. It's going into that direction. But this all has to do with the way that you feel and how you feel about, there's pentacles all around here. So I'm reading a lot more career and material resource success than love and romance right now. The energy seems to be people focused on their coin. It seems to be people who are focused on getting somewhere in life. I feel like there could also have been basically you letting go of some memories of being backstabbed. But the whole energy today is it's positive. It's like it's not that it's positive to be backstabbed, but it's positive that it isn't stopping you. It isn't hindering you. It isn't you're making progress. You know, we go from the 9 to the 10, which means we're coming into completion. The stress is over. It's dying out. It's not lasting. Let's see what the central card for the reading is. Okay. Interesting. Now, what's interesting about this is the central card for the reading. This is the card of intuition. This is the card of coming into balance, of having two different extremes, usually the physical and the spiritual, come into balance and unify it and be directed by spirit, be directed by intuition, be directed by faith. This is the High Priestess. She's also, it also points out the new moon. So it gives me a timestamp between the last full moon that we just went through and the new moon. This is a journey of faith, right? There's a 2-week period here where it's asking us to just keep going because there are opportunities coming in. There are offers that will be made for us, and they're sincere offers. They're offers that we can trust, and they're offers that basically will help us just at the right time. So if you're looking for faith, okay, we have the Lovers in reverse and we have the Hermit in reverse. So now we get into the topic of basically being disappointed in love or having it be shallow connections that don't last very long. And honestly, the Hermit in reverse is wanting to give up and go into isolation. Just be like, screw this, I don't want to think about it anymore because nothing is working out for me. So this is the general energy of the day. Now, if you're somebody who's in a great relationship, then clearly this message is not for you. But the wonderful thing about this is the message is clearly twofold. So you have the career, you have the financial success, you have the resources, you have the 3D resource, you have the career coming through here, but you also have, I just feel like the offers that are coming in have not been or will not be very satisfactory to you. They'll make you feel like giving up, and they'll make you feel like you're going to be left out in the cold for a while. So okay, the Hierophant. Essentially what this is telling me is you might have to take a job that you don't like. You might be getting offers today from work that does not, you don't love it. You know, like the offers that were coming, the energy today is essentially saying just trust your intuition, because what you're guided by and what feels good to you is the truth. But the offers that are coming in today, they will be offers, they will be sincere offers, but they're not offers that you're interested in. They're not offers that they're not offers or work that will sing your heart song. They're not offers that will they're from legitimate institutions, but I just feel like you feel trapped by them. You're not going to like the job opportunities coming in today. It's not that they're going to be shisty or bad. It's just that You may have to do something that you don't love, or you may be getting a lot of offers today about things that you don't want to do. And it's a little bit discouraging, because you're like, it's just you feel like you're just constantly being paid attention to by the wrong people. You feel like the only people that call you back are the ones that you don't want. There's that feeling of frustration here, because there's a conflict with what's being offered externally and what you want internally. That's the conflict of spirit today, that the central card is asking us to balance out, really through gratitude, and just say, well, keep the offers coming in. Just keep being thankful that people are interested in you. The actual action of talking to people and interviewing, or the offers coming in, maybe if this is romantic, the people who are hitting on you, or you're meeting out, or you're swiping left and right, whatever. Just staying in the behavior, just staying in the action is the positive flow right now. It's just keeping things going. This is okay. Like, trust your intuition. If you're not interested in the offers coming in, then keep swiping left, or keep saying thank you for your time. I think I'll look for other opportunities. More opportunities will come in. The abundance is coming in. In other words, the big daddy is coming in. You have the King of Pentacles sitting right near the High Priestess. You know that it's out there, so don't doubt it. If you know that it's out there, don't let yourself doubt it. Don't be afraid or worried that it's not coming in, because it will, just because the offers now are not ones that thrill you. You're staying in the momentum. You're doing the work. You're staying in the activity. And that activity will lead to something bountiful. I know it will, because I've recently seen it, like firsthand, guys. I've seen it happen. Like, you think it's gonna go on. It could go on for years. I know. Like me, I'm like running out of unemployment. I don't have years, right? So the truth is this: eventually, you guys may have to. I see things moving forward, because all the cards are coming out, moving into a forward motion. So what I see you really. Finding some success and happiness inevitably in just the seeds that you've planted and the things that you're working on yourself. There's a creative energy here. There's an insistence on, I can do this by myself. I can reap what I sow, that what I planted and what I create will be flourishing. So keep going. Keep going. There will be wonkiness. There will be hard times. There will be feeling like you're broke and destitute and you're not getting the attention from the right person. Just because you're in a position where you feel compromised doesn't mean you actually are. It just means that this isn't the right opportunity. Say thank you and move on, and just keep moving. What I'm seeing here is staying in the activity is what you need to do right now, because what's coming in, or at least job offers or anybody you run into today, is not going to fulfill you, is not going to be what you want. It's not. That's just the truth. It's going to be more institution. It's going to be more about just places. Like I said, it's not bad options. It's just things that you're not interested in. It's like they don't ring true for you. Even if they're really excited and really into you, you don't reciprocate. So don't reciprocate. That's fine. Say no and keep going. Continue the flow. Keep going. It's not I'm so sorry. Saying no to an opportunity that is wrong for you is okay. It's okay. The way that this is looking, you have a lot of prosperity and abundance in and of yourself, that your ideas themselves are going to reap great rewards, that the money is coming in from activity that you've been engaged in yourself. So that's where your power lies. Believe in your power. Believe in it. Faith. That's why the High Priestess is the central card. It is very difficult to have faith in something that is new, that is something that you've never tried before, or something that doesn't necessarily make what you've accepted to be as sense, right? But this is definitely being disheartened through the traditional routes, finding that the traditional routes do not match what your heart song is, what you really want out of life, but that more standing in your own independent power and manifesting and creating from yourself is what is making you feel good and flourishing, and you're seeing abundance rolling in from it. So I would keep focused on that. Just believe in it. It may be a little bit frightening right now, but keep going, keep pushing, keep your energy focused on where you're happy. And then what rolls in will continue to be what makes you happy. So this is the energy for today. Now, in terms of timestamps, what I see is the full moon and I see the new moon. Okay? Full moon and new moon, and then into Virgo season, because I see the harvest. The Seven of Pentacles reminds me a lot of Virgo season, because it is about reaping in the harvest. It is about planting seeds and them growing. It is about nurturing them, and that's what Virgo is all about, nurturing the harvest so that it is abundant and can grow and in other words, cultivating something so that it can grow, so that you can reap in the bounty during harvest season. That we're heading into Virgo season. So there's two cards here that indicate as we move closer to Virgo season, which is later on this week. We go into Virgo season, I think, on the 22nd. That I feel like you'll start to become more and more comfortable with standing in your own power and trusting that your own contributions will get you somewhere. That it doesn't necessarily have to come through a traditional mechanism or traditional platform. So it's not the traditional platforms that are going to offer you the abundance that you want, whether it's through romance or love or your money coming in. It is actually the ones you pave by yourself. It's actually those untraditional, not unexpected, untraditional, solo, independent, less institutionalized, channels that you're going to find happiness and abundance on. So keep at it. Don't give up. If you are if you have conversations today that frustrate you, that's just what's going to happen. I mean, it's not a sign that anything's wrong. It's just an indication that what you're being offered right now is wrong for you. And if anything at all, what you do is use that as a deeper sign or a bigger sign or confirmation that you know where your heart wants to go. You know what you truly want. Stay and believe in it. Remember, you stay in that motion, you stay in emotion, you stay in that vibe. You stay being around what you want to be around and constantly reiterating through your focus and through where you put your energy, what you want in your life. That's what you bring in. I think there's a real divide here today, that is sort of the conflict of where I was and where I want to go, and what I feel obligated to have to do and what I really, really want in my life. And it's not just about want, because want can be about ego too. It's not just about want. It's about happy. It's about really, really being happy. And the victory here is in standing in your solo power and in maintaining your independent abundance, your independent projects and efforts. Like you really care about. If you really care about something, then keep nurturing it, because that's where your happiness is, and that is inevitably where your abundance lies. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this daily reading. I will try to go live later on today. If I finish the zodiac signs, they'll be coming out. We're doing, just finished Scorpio. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and Aries should be coming out by the end of today. I say should because I'm getting these weird pains in my back, and I have to go see my doctor later on. So listen, I'm full steam ahead with everything, but I'm getting caught up, and maybe I just haven't given myself enough time and been gentle with myself. You guys keep telling me it, but I want to keep pushing, and So that's the only reason why I say maybe. It would be definitely. But I do have a doctor's appointment later on. So I will see you definitely later on in one capacity or another. And definitely I will see you tomorrow. For everybody that ordered a personal reading, I'll be getting those out to you today too. Thank you so much for your patience. Happy Tuesday.